next time. You already know that. Hey everybody, it's me again, Jason Kripe. We're here at the Wawaka Experience Podcast, and one of my good buddies for, good Lord, how long have I known you, Fritz?
Oh,
it's been since
you were knee-high to a
I was a little fella.
Yeah.
I'm here with a good friend of mine, Fritz Slabach. We've been talking about wanting to do this. He always comes out after one of his trips showing me his pictures, and they're good enough. I said, dude, I want to have you on sometime. Good to have you here, Fritz. It's a little, you had a hard time getting here a little bit. Our own Todd's Hill tree going down here.
Yeah, you had to get out and move a tree around. Nothing like country living.
Yeah. Well, when you got in, you know you were here, and I was on my way into the house, and the wind, I wasn't pretending. The wind, I was actually leaned into it, trying to move, and I couldn't really move.
Yeah, the wind's pretty gusty today.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that ain't a good photography day.
Oh, no.
It's a good day to do this.
Yeah. It's not good to be outside at all.
Yeah. So yeah, you moved in Wawaka area. Your family moved in
76.
76.
Actually, we moved up here in 76. We lived out on 5.
Yeah, I remember.
Who was it? Jimmy Cart's place.
Yeah.
Out there on 5 and 900.
Yeah.
And then I think it was 77, the May of 77 when we moved into that.
By me.
Yeah. And we lived across the field there from each other.
Yeah. So you're from North Carolina then, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because I remember you telling me when you first saw snow, you didn't think we were going to go to school.
Yeah, we moved up here.
Willie was telling you, get your ass out of bed, boy, you're going to school.
Yeah, we moved up here in the middle of the winter time. It was actually over Christmas break.
Yeah.
And you guys had like 3-4 foot of snow, and Dad come up and go, get your ass up, you're going to school. I said, we ain't got school today. Look at all that snow. Get your ass up.
Yeah. This ain't the South. We actually go, hey.
You see a snowflake down there, they close school. They ain't got to be on the ground yet.
That's funny. But, yeah, so you grew up around here, and then you went military. And then you're saying, I know you're a trailer factory rat back in the day. And we worked for the same guy, just at different times, old Jim.
Yeah.
But, so in that process, you explain to me, as I've known you all my life, and we're just good old boys. But, how did you get interested in, I mean, the photography you're doing now is, I think, pretty dang mind-blowing. But how did you get the interest up? How did it come out anyway?
I've always had an interest in birds. And, since a kid, Mom was always into the bluebirds and stuff. She would actually have bluebird feeders and stuff. She'd go out there and feed them mealworms and stuff like that. And sit out there and watch them. And it's just, I've always been interested in birds. And, the first part of my life there, it was, take care of the family, get the family taken care of and all that. Well, and then I took care of Mom and Dad for so many years.
Yeah.
And then when Dad passed away, I ended up getting the opportunity to actually go out in the world. I had never been, I have been to California, Hawaii, but I flew to those places. But actually to drive west of the Mississippi, I've never done that.
Yeah.
So I planned a big trip, and I went on this trip and did a big loop out through there, and I tell you, the United States, if you just stick around here, you don't know the United States.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got 4 states to go, and I've hit all 50.
So you hit,
I've got 4 states.
Which 4 states do you have left?
I need Alaska, North Dakota, which Alaska I'm hoping next year.
That'd be cool.
And then I have, I think it's Vermont and Rhode Island, which I'm going to hit this year.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going out to Maine in July, and I figured I might as well go, and I'm getting that close, might as well go hit both of them.
Yeah, so it all in. Yeah, Alaska, I've never been. I've seen pictures from my grandparents used to go up there. Grandpa used to salmon fish all the time. And and they were just taking vacation pictures and stuff. And just from that is landscape of Alaska is just,
It's
wow, nothing like,
I've seen a lot of different pictures and stuff.
Yeah, so that if you make Alaska, I imagine you can get some pretty eye-catching stuff.
Oh yeah.
But, and like I said, because I'm going, well, I know people say I'm going to, but it is in my plan someday to do some traveling, because I haven't really been out of Noble County that much.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you just stick around here, you haven't seen the states, because it's so diverse.
It is. So it's unbelievable. It's just the way the United States is, and you know, and I talk to people that go, well, when I retire, I want to do this. When you know, and then all of a sudden the friend, he ends up, he falls, hurts his back. Well, now he can't get around.
Now he's screwed,
you know, so he can't do what he wants to do. I had one friend that ended up having a massive heart attack and died.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, so I'm like, you know, I'm going to do it now. Why?
You can. That's good.
You know, I ended up, well, I bought a little camera, just a little thing, and I took that big road trip out there, and my daughter was looking at my pictures. She goes, Dad, she goes, you know, have you ever thought of getting into photography?
Yeah.
You know, so I ended up, no, what was it? It's been a year ago, Thanksgiving, I did some research on some cameras, and I bought a Nikon.
Yeah.
Nikon D7200, and I took pictures with it, and then I wanted a full frame camera. After that, I got the bug, and and I got a D850, and I just love that thing. You know, you can get some really good detail, and I really love taking the pictures, going out and being with nature and stuff, and hopefully I can get this to take off. You know, maybe sell some prints. And
well, that's cool. You do this, and then just the experience alone. The experiences you've had traveling.
Oh yeah, it's unreal. Like I moved out to New Mexico, was hoping to stay out there.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it just didn't quite work out.
Yeah.
You know, you really don't know how much you miss your friends and stuff. You know? It's a lonely feeling when you're by yourself.
Yeah, that would be you're starting to scratch with everybody.
And I met some wonderful people out there, but it's the conversation out there compared to what we have here.
Yeah,
you know,
it's just we're familiar with each other.
Right, and out there it's like, you know, they'll be talking about something and you'd be going, what?
Yeah, you have no idea.
What are you talking about? We don't need to explain everything to you, do we? And I'm like,
you kind of do. If you want me to be a part of it, because you need to know. That would be. Exactly. That's just the little I have traveled. I know what you're saying. I remember when I was down in college, and then you gotta get everybody's backstory before you even get to know them what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah, and it gets it gets pretty lonely, you know, when you do that.
Oh yeah.
But I'm trying to, you know, I still got my funds and stuff, but I will have to probably get a job, which I don't want to do right now. That's why I want to get this going.
Well, you get this going because you're playing. We were talking before cameras were rolling. I asked you, you know, basically your plans of because you brought some prints and you're just now getting into printing.
Right. There's a lot to learn. I've learned a lot, but there's so much more to learn.
Yeah.
I did join the Goshen Photography Guild up there, and I got into some printing yesterday. I printed like 9 prints out.
Yeah, they look sharp.
Did those.
Yeah.
And I'd still got to do some more editing before I get some more done. But they're having an open house up there on the 23rd of March from 10 to 2 up in Goshen. It's up there by the Big Intera. You know where Intera's at?
Big Intera.
They have the farmers market up there. I can't think of the name of the road right offhand, but that little Intera's off that. What is that road?
It's not right downtown.
Yeah, it's right there by the river.
Oh,
there by the dam.
Okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I don't know the name of the roads. I never.
But it's that little shortcut we always take, turn it and turn. You got that curve.
Yeah.
Well, instead of taking the curve, you drive right back off in there, and it's upstairs.
Okay.
At the guild.
So basically, explain that work. Explain that what they got going on, because you're gonna have to. You actually gonna have some of your.
I'm going to have some of my prints. So everybody that's a member there is going to have, they're going to have little classes on photography, like basics and stuff like that, and how to matte things, and how to print, and so forth. They're going to do that, have that, and the public can come in and see it. They're trying to recruit new members, you know, and trying to get people to come in. And actually, if you look at it, I think for the first year it's $150 a year.
But
you know,
what is that 150? Because you were telling me, you know.
Well, yeah, you can.
It actually pays for itself.
Oh yeah, you can go and you can get these prints. You can use these prints. You use their printer, you know, and then printers are thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
You can use their printers for, you know, and basically you're just paying for the ink.
Yeah.
You know, for each print.
Yeah.
You know, and so forth. And then they got a matting in the back. They also have a frame. How to build frames and stuff like that. They got the glass cutting and everything there. I haven't gotten into that yet, so.
But that $150 really is.
Well, yeah, it's. I think it's the first year it's $150, then it's $300 every year after that. Okay. But still, it's still worth it.
You're into it, and yeah, because you were telling me, you know, going that route, how much those prints you just made cost per print.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those are $4.50 a piece. Is what I got for 8x10.
And you do that anyplace else, that's going to cost more than a leg.
Yeah, and also another thing too, you can look at the print right away, so you can adjust things. Yeah. Where like if you actually sit there and go, oh yeah, that looks good, because it looks good on your computer, but then it's totally different. But then it goes to that printer, and it's just like this example here.
Yeah.
This was the first print. As you can see, and I did some adjustments, and this is the second print. So there's a difference that you can see the two right there. Yeah. But this is the one it looked like in the computer. Yeah. So I had to do the
That's what you're aiming for.
Yeah. And then it came, but see, if you send them off to a printing place, then they're all, you know, they'll end up being dark, and then you're
you're stuck with it.
Yeah, and you have to pay the bill.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That's what. And we were talking about it the other day when you were out here, because you always come in and take a look at Paul's picture.
I just love that picture.
That is a cool picture.
Yeah, that's a really cool picture.
Well, that, and you were pointing stuff out in that picture that I never really thought of, because I'm not a photographer, how, you know, how you make it look like a painting almost, like it's on, the background is blurred out. And the object, it was actually crystal clear. Yeah. And you know, that's something a guy like me don't think of. I mean, I look at it, I just think it's cool. Yeah. Cool picture. And you're explaining it. I'm like, now I really appreciate it after you really explained what was going on.
You know, there's work to it, and it's a funny thing. Once you start doing it, and you get the eye of it. Yeah. You know, your eye starts. You know, oh man. You know, and there's a lot of times now I go down and say, oh man, that'd be a cool picture. You know, just stop and take a picture of it.
Your eyes trained to see it more now.
You know, and it's it's a little different. You know, it's a learning
You're looking at the world a little differently.
Oh
now.
Yes, you do. Yeah. Yes, you do.
Yeah. And I don't think people understand. You know, when you go to a show or something and you see a picture, I've done it in the past because I'm ignorant, and the picture that. Pretty neat. You think, oh, cool, I'd like to buy that. And then you see a price tag, you're like, man, screw that. Yeah. And you're like, Jesus Christ, what a ripoff. It's not a ripoff because, I mean, there's a huge process into making that print. Oh, Number one, you got travel time, your time.
Equipment.
You
know, it depends on what type of equipment you got. You can do a lot of stuff on cheaper equipment. I did go a little extensive on mine.
Yeah. I was the same way with stuff. When I was racing, I always wanted a big,
So, but and you can get quality prints, you know, with cheaper stuff. But with the process of everything you got with the printing and so forth, there is so much you do. You got your travel time, then you got your editing time. Yeah. You know, there are times I'm sitting there and I'm going, well, I need to edit these pictures, and I said, well, I got an hour. Next thing I know, it's 6 hours later, and I'm still editing, and I'm going, oh my gosh, my back hurts. I got to get up. You know, it's like, and it goes by so fast. Yeah. You don't really realize.
I never knew how much really, and I still don't know in depth, but getting to know. Through talking to you about it, and knowing Paul and that other Candace, you know, there's a lot, and that's why that image or whatever, is.
See, and a lot of times you know, I do edit my pictures, take some stuff out and stuff. I like to keep it as close as I can. As natural as possible. You know, and sometimes it's hard.
Yeah.
You know, it all depends. You know, because when you're outside, you got the light. Like today, it's a cloudy day.
Yeah.
You know, and then you get those days, you get that cloud, and then all of a sudden you get the sun. You know, and it's like you're sitting there just pushing, you know, going dials and everything else. Well, what's going on?
Yeah. I my TV did something funny here. Did that? As I was. There we go.
Yeah, I just.
Well, let's look at some of.
That is a Anhinga. It's a female, and she is in her breeding plumage. They get that. Okay. Yeah, that there's where it is.
Whereabouts is this?
This is in Florida. This was in Florida. I just had this taken, and if you look at her her head there, the way her eyes are really green, and the color of that, they turn that way when they're in breeding plumage. And then when they actually go out of breeding plumage, they just go back to like a dull, dull black color or whatever.
Yeah, show us what you got here.
You see, like this here's another Anhinga, and this is without the breeding plumage. Look at the you see, it's a little different.
It's different. It looks like a different bird. That's
you know, I think that's actually a younger one.
Oh, okay.
So
I was thinking got him a bass there or something.
yeah. Well, he's got a catfish, and he's
it's that catfish,
and he's smacking it on the tree.
Really?
Yeah, they'll smack it on the tree to kill it.
Huh.
You know, because
that's amazing how they know.
Because they go to swallow that thing, then it sticks its prongs out. Well, they can kill the bird. They get stuck in it.
It's amazing because you always think of birds as being stupid.
Oh yeah.
I watched some YouTube video of this crow. Crows are freaking slow.
Oh yeah, they are. They are.
And it actually can use tools.
Yes. Yes.
It was amazing how I had no idea how smart crows were.
You know, and there's birds that. I don't know that we have around here. Well, it's like the horned lark, you know, that we were talking about. And there's people that they're going, I don't know, you know.
Yeah, I didn't know about it until you. I never noticed it, and then you told me those things are the ones that are in the road all the time.
Yeah, they're always in the road. You see them fly off the road, and then you don't see them because they just blend right into the fields. You just can't tell it, you know. But yeah, most of these here were down in Florida. I took a trip down there. Now this here is a cattle egret that's his plumage. Yeah. You see the orange and stuff here and up here are peach color. Yeah. And they get that way for breeding purposes. Then after that, then they'll go.
He's all puffed up.
Yeah, he's all sitting there at his little chin. That is I don't remember, some kind of chicken. That is a cormorant, double-crested cormorant. There's another one. I think that's a younger one there. There he's flipping his wings. That is a tern, royal tern, if I'm not mistaken. This was down in Corpus Christi, out there at Padre Island. It's a national park down there.
Okay.
Yeah. It was. He was like I think he was a juvenile trying to get some food out of the other one there. That is a great egret.
Okay.
Yeah. There is a great blue heron with a baby. See the baby here?
Yeah. Same.
There he's fixing the necks there, and there he is. I got a bunch of them. The great blue herons. Here he's got a catfish.
There's a lot of time. It takes a lot of patience to get some of these.
Yeah. This.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's eating that thing up there.
Yeah.
Now, when I so happen, here's another one. I can't think of the name of these fish. They call them, but there's
almost looks like a crappie.
It kind of looks like it, but they're an invasive fish that come in down there.
Really?
The hurricane. They were.
Hurricane brought them in.
Yeah. Well, and they're really invasive.
Are they being a nuisance?
Yeah. But this guy here, he had that. It took him 5 minutes to get that fish down.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh! But if you look, they're all back off in here. There's four of them right there.
The background.
One there, one there. There's 5 of them there. You know.
I like seeing flip that back. because you have a picture in there, and I made it, the rain droplets that you can see. It kind of gives you the mood of what that day was like, damp and everything. I like seeing that just for the fact that it tells the story kind of what the elements are like.
We think pelicans had come in there because there was a bunch of pelicans out there. Yeah. And we think they all got herded these fish in there, and then they fed. Oh. And then these fish were still in the swamp leaves, or like the I can't really think of what they're called, like lily pads. Yeah. Back off in here, and I think the fish were still in there, and there was probably 75 blue herons out there. So they were out there. And then there was wood storks. There was, and they were just all out there feeding, and it was really pretty amazing, to see it. That one there, this one here is grabbing his foot as he's swimming or flying across.
So they're fighting for that fish.
Yeah. And the sad thing of it is, he gets away and he flies over here on the other side, and he ends up dropping the fish into the water.
Oh shit!
It's like, well, you did all that work and then you lose it. There's that one I printed there.
Yeah, I like that.
This one here I want to get printed.
That looks nice.
This is the same one. Yeah. But now this one here, this is one I want to get printed. And there's that one with the big fish.
I really like that picture because it shows, well, number one, he has his wingspan out, but you get a good view of it. It's all the same bird, but you get to see him at different angles in a way. Yeah. That's a really good picture.
And I like this one too.
It looks like
his wing coming up. Yeah. And I think if you actually zoom in, see the water coming off.
Oh yeah, flipping off his feet there.
And he's got that fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one there was there he's landing with it. Yeah. There's one sleeping. Got a reflection going
mirrors thing going on there off the water.
Another good one there. That one there. I like that one there with that reflection.
Yeah, that is neat.
I got out there. This one here, I actually stacked this one. Because where I was at, I couldn't get the right angle to get the whole bird and the reflection.
So you had to,
because when I back up, I had weeds or something in front of me. So I ended up, I had to stack. I took 3 photos of this and then stacked them together.
One image.
And I made the one.
See, there's a good example of why sometimes it caught. I mean, the labor it goes into making that.
Yeah, and this here, this is actually a.
I see that log.
Yeah, see that log he's standing on? This is a branch that actually, and I tried to edit that out, and I was like, why would I want to do that? That is actually part of it.
Actually a part of it. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
So and this is a little blue heron.
Okay.
And that is a ibis. And that is a glossy ibis. That one there is a white ibis. That's a glossy ibis.
Okay.
That is a great egret. And this is his breeding plumage, and they also get green up here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right.
He's got a little green right there around there.
Their breeding plumage is that there. This one here thinks he's got something, but he don't.
He just got.
Yeah, he's just got a bunch of weeds.
Weeds or something. Yeah.
Yeah. See that. The breeding plumage like that. Great.
Where's that one picture? You got it on print. Was that sailboat? You got that on your computer?
Hang on, I can pull that up.
That image, that's one of my favorite ones of yours.
Let me see. That would be. Figure out where. I'm on the wrong.
Yeah, you got quite a bit.
Oh, I got tons of pictures. I gotta find it. Where?
So there's more uses for computers than porn. As a buddy of mine, when he's been trying to
I know where
business going. He asked me. This was a couple years ago. He said, "Do you know much about computers?" I said. He goes, "What can you do on computers?" He went wanted me to be a part of
this.
it.
This ain't one. This is similar to it.
This is similar to that. That's a good one too. What bridge is that?
This is down at.
I haven't seen that one. I don't think.
Charleston, South Carolina. Where
Really?
this is at? Yeah, and if you look, that's where that sailboat's sitting there too.
Oh, I see.
You know,
that's a cool picture.
Yeah. That's
How long is that bridge? That's pretty big bridge.
Pretty long bridge. I couldn't tell you exactly how long it is.
That's a neat picture. You know, a lot of these pictures like that, I bet it'd be able to sell well for the people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's iconic to their area. Because I mean, it's a beautiful picture.
Yeah. There's the dock.
That's a cool picture.
The moon.
Yeah.
That's out there on 5.
That's neat.
That's out on 5.
Oh yeah.
That old Baptist church.
That old church.
Yeah.
That is, and you know, I remember you showing me that before, and I never really. That just goes along with what we were talking about before. How you notice stuff more. I drive by that thing 1,000 times. Really never. That's a neat little church, and that's all I think of it when I go by. And you see something. Oh, that could be. You know, you see it differently.
Yeah. Like this here. This is in Georgia.
Yeah.
And this is actually a drive going back through there, and all the moss. Yeah. The moss in the trees.
That's cool.
I call that Mossy Drive or whatever. You know, just like that. I thought it was really cool the way that. Just sat there like that. It's actually kind of pleasing. You know, it's just quiet.
Yeah.
You know, this is from the dock.
That's a cool picture.
At night. That's a bowl.
Yeah. This little bastard's been making trails in my yard. I was out there with a shotgun one time. So I was just watching the ground move, and I'd shoot, and it stopped moving.
That's a water moccasin.
That's cool.
That is the water fountain out there at Charleston. One of the water fountains out by the bay.
I like how the camera catches the water in the moment.
Yeah, I really sped the shutter speed up real quick.
Yeah.
To get it to stop it like that.
There's a nice looking buck.
Yeah, he was out there at Todd's Hills.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times.
I wonder where I did with them other
some herds out there at Todd's Hill.
Pictures I thought they were in.
Have you seen any? This is while you've been out there. Have you seen any turkey around here?
I haven't seen any turkey. I seen a couple prints the other day.
Yeah.
But I haven't really seen any.
I'm waiting for them to come around my area here. I was talking to my neighbor Mike. I called him the other day. Said, "How's the turkey? Where are they at?" Because he's got a few locations. I know if I say anything, he's gonna kick my ass. I'm gonna keep it to myself. But
I don't know what
I'm hoping they.
I don't know.
There's a lot of times in
sunset pictures. Where did I do with them?
Is that turkey season, spring hunt that's coming up here for too long? I kind of need to know where my turkey are.
Yeah.
Oh, get me.
I don't see them anywhere. That's weird.
Oh, is that one image I was talking about?
Yeah, and there was another image I wanted to show too. That might be in the ice. Let me see.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh, here you go.
Ooh, yeah, that's
this one here. This one here is actually, it's only like a 3-foot drop. Yeah. And it's coming out of a culvert up here.
Yeah.
And
that looks neat.
I slowed my shutter speed way down to get that look like that, you know, the soft look.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was, and I zoomed in a little bit because you go outside of this. I've got other pictures that it shows the culvert and everything, but you go outside of that, then it's just plain ground.
Yeah.
You know, and it was just where the mist was coming up off of that, where
it caused all that ice, and that's a neat picture.
And that is just a little stream that's dripping water, and then the ice froze up on it.
Yeah.
That is actually down by a river, and the roots that are hanging down, each one of them got little bells on them or whatever. And I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's just ice on the. That is out on 5, out there by Buttermilk Corners. Them trees on the north side of the road they planted there.
Yeah.
On the east of 5 on the north side of the road. Them trees. That day after that ice storm, I went out there and ended up seeing that. Yeah, this is a spider web here.
Show what you showed me the other day. How that's actually a separate twig. It's just that spider web's holding that.
Yeah,
together.
that spider web's holding the twig up, and that twig is actually just broken right here. And the spider web is actually holding it up, and then it's got the ice.
It's almost like that spider's trying to make a little sail or something there.
That there was pretty cool there. I thought that was neat.
Yeah.
See, and then this here was actually when I first noticed the.
That blades of grass?
This is actually a pine tree.
Oh.
Okay. This is actually with my 200 or my 80 by 400 lens.
Yeah.
And I saw a pine tree, and I looked down, and it's like I had the little pine needles on it, like a blue spruce.
Yeah.
And I took a picture of it, and I didn't really notice the way the ice is
formed on every little. That's weird.
Yeah, and the way it made it, and I'm going, wow, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, because normally.
I ended up. I'm going, hell, if I'd have known that, I would have gotten my macro lens out.
Oh yeah.
And shot some with that. Well, I went out, and that's when I went up to. I went back out the next day, and all the ice was gone.
Oh yeah.
So I ended up. Here's another one. The same thing.
That's pretty wild how the ice formed around each and every little needle.
Yeah, and it's got that little wave to it or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's when I went up to 5 up there at Buttermilk Corners. I was actually looking for a place for a sunset, and then that's up at Buttermilk Corners there. All these are up at Buttermilk Corners and stuff. The different.
Yeah, that was. Well, I imagine ice when it's iced over like that, you get a lot of unique.
Oh yeah, and I never it never dawned on me to even pull that lens out, you know, and it was like wow.
Well, it cracked me up because I posted on Facebook my little gnome that I always have sitting out there. It had ice over it, and I came home from work and I looked at it, and the back of it wasn't ice on it, and so I weaseled out of there, and so I had, but I told a girl at work. She was convinced of it until I finally let her off the hook. I told her I was taking up ice sculpting. I said, look, and she goes, wow, it looks just like it. I said, yeah, I think it's like. She goes, no, you're really good. I was going to let it go. Then I told her what happened, and she slapped me.
You see, now this is out there at Gary's. This is just ice. Yeah, this is just ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just out taking pictures, and
it is funny how the ice just makes everything. That's a cool. Is that over by Gary's?
Gary's, yeah.
I know what feeder that is. It's funny how ice just makes everything just for a little while. Everything looks different.
Yeah,
it just changes the landscape.
Those are my old grapevines. I wanted that.
Yeah, I had some of the ice out there.
My personal self there.
Yeah.
Now these are actually
cool.
This is out in the swamp. And if you notice that all it is a picture of a stick, and with the reflection of it. And this is the reflection down here of the ice.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it's just, I was out and goofing off one day, and I said, wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now this is up at St. Joe.
Oh,
up there at the lighthouse.
Yeah.
There's another one out there in the swamp.
Yeah, and the reflection, that's pretty neat.
So. That's back up at Buttermilk Corners. That one there, I really like that one, the way that turned out. The different colors in it. It's
exactly
the purple and stuff from the light.
And then there at the bottom, it kind of got kaleidoscope effect a little bit.
So, that turned
That's pretty neat.
There's one that that's just, look at the way the ice formed. It's like, wow.
What's that formed around?
It's around the pine tree.
Oh.
Pine needles and stuff, and it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
To see something like that go, and it's like, See that? And you can see the pine needles in that. You can actually see the little white dots on the pine needle. I didn't know they were there, that. But yeah, that was like.
Yeah, it's kind of. Well, it's.
So.
It's funny how. Oh, there's a cardinal in there. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, I figured that was a Cajun.
Yeah.
That there looks pretty neat there. If you look at that, it's got, and that's the reflection of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, you know, it actually looks like this stick is actually up here.
Oh, okay. It's reflecting so hard on there. It looks like it's continued. Yeah. Yeah, because I see how it's.
Yeah, you're seeing how this one here is reflected over here.
You have to look at that a while to see what's going on. Yeah, really. Yeah, something simple like that. And
after I took that, I was like, wow, you know. And then I looked at that, and I'm going, that's pretty neat. You know,
that is pretty neat.
That's almost like an abstract.
Yeah, it is because it's just so simple. You think, but then it's complex at the same time.
That there, I call that the witch's fingers.
Yeah, it's
these
pretty cool a lot of times. Well, just like I was saying, you know, you got your eye trained at. Oh, that's up at St. Joe's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I had a bunch more of those. I ain't even got developed yet. That is just. This is just a piece of ice.
Oh, it's bubbles in it.
Yeah, it's got.
I thought it was rocks. I thought it was a bank or something.
Yeah, and it's just a piece of ice that's in the water. This is actually water down here at the bottom.
I got ya.
Yeah, and it just. I thought, I was like, wow, it almost looked like clouds.
Yeah,
here.
To me it looked like. Well, to me at first I thought it was a longer picture of a shoreline or something.
Yeah, it's just a piece of ice. You know,
because I thought the bubbles. I thought it was a pile of rocks.
Yeah.
And then you get to look at it. Hell, that's bubbles in that ice.
Yeah. So I need to. I don't know what I do with my sunset pictures. They're not.
Yeah, because that one. That's one of my favorite pictures. Yours is that one. Was the sailboat and the sunset.
Yeah, and they were right here. And
is it the last one there? It looks like I see a sunset thing there. That one?
That's Lightroom. It don't have. These are just different ones. It's not in that folder. I don't know where is Lightroom. Keepers is not in that one. I know that it's not in the ice. Wetland. No, I had another folder here, and I don't know what I did with it.
But it's seeing pictures like those ice pictures and stuff. What makes you think is to think about it and how complex the environment really is. Because actually, I've heard people say, and it's true, is life is kind of how you perceive it.
Oh yeah.
And you know, we perceive life at our level, and you get down to a smaller level, like it's a total different. Well, it is. It's a different world in a way.
Oh yeah.
If you think about it, and it's just like that one picture. I thought it was a bank with a bunch of rocks, and no, hell, that's just a piece of ice with bubbles in it. And
well, there's also, you know, I know before I always would take pictures straight on.
Yeah.
You know, and I found out that that don't work. You know, you don't want to do that. It's a more pleasing picture if, you know, you're right there eye level with it.
Yeah.
You know, if you can get down, you know, you get down on the ground.
Yeah. And
you know, you get that different perspective that you do not see every day.
Yeah.
It's more like that.
It's there's that picture. That's one of my favorite pictures. I really like that picture a lot.
Yeah, that one.
What did you say is behind that?
This is Fort Sumter.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is where the first shot of the Civil War was fired.
Yeah.
South Carolina.
Well, I know someone who really appreciate that, and Jed Ford. He's a big Civil War buff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is all down there. Now this is behind Gary's. This is the sunrise behind Gary's house out there. out there in the hayfield.
For who don't know Gary, that's just a hop and a skip from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that there turned out pretty wild.
Yeah.
That one there, I kind of like that, the way that the sky and everything ended up being.
Yeah.
You know, and that was just before sunrise. That was, you know, and that turned out really nice. This is down in Georgia, down there in that swamp right at daybreak.
That looks nice.
And this is back at Gary's again, another sunrise.
Really?
It's got the frozen grass here. Actually, it's before the water froze. You can see the ducks out there.
Yeah.
You know. Let's see, wrong way. This is back in Georgia. Or no, this is actually at the top of Hogback Hill, on the county line. You know where Jim Font lives?
Yeah.
Right there, just before you go down the big hill, the pit down there.
Okay, yeah. I know where it is.
And it was really weird that morning. Here's what the sky looked like, and that was no editing, no nothing. All I did was cropped it. I cropped it a little bit to get a telephone line. There was a telephone line up here.
Yeah.
Because I made Jim stop. We were heading over to Jed's.
Yeah.
And to do chores, and I popped this picture off.
Did Jim bitch about stopping?
No, I told him that's really cool, you know.
Yeah.
So he stopped, and then we get over to Jed's, and we get over there, and it went away.
Ah.
You know, there was nothing. So it was
good thing you didn't wait.
Yeah, I know. So that's the thing about, you know, that one there. I thought was pretty cool with the different. It's almost like they're just amazing the way. And this was down at Vireo Beach.
Oh, okay.
This one here was.
Yeah.
Now this one here was it's a shrimp boat, and this is at St. Augustine.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I think that's at St. Augustine as well.
There's
this
nice.
one, this one here's at Vireo Beach.
Now, when you got the sun in view like that, do you have to have something special in the camera? I mean,
if you get it early enough,
you can
drop your exposure down.
Oh, okay.
And it makes it darker. This is actually at Judd's house, and the sun is just coming up. And I think I have one.
That's cool to be able to see the sun.
Because if you look at the sun when it first comes up, you can actually look at it.
Take it. Yeah.
But if you wait another 5 minutes, it'll blind you.
Yeah.
You know. So this one here turned out really nice. This is actually out on 5, if I'm not mistaken. This is up there at the church, and I'm shooting across the road. Yeah, you can see the irrigation here.
Oh yeah.
And this is
Mosher's irrigation there.
Yeah. So that's out on 5 there. That's on 5. That is in New Mexico.
Nice.
Got that. And I thought that was pretty cool. There's another one on 5. This one here, I think, is the one where you can actually see the outline of the sun.
That is cool.
Right here's the outline of the sun.
Yeah.
It looks like smoke's rising up. Yeah.
That is cool.
That turned out pretty cool. Oops.
Yeah, it's well,
there's the one.
Nice
just before it got down. Yeah.
It almost looks like an album cover of a rock. Oh, that's neat.
That's by the church. They got a water fountain out there at the church. I took a bunch of shots from it, and there it is going down. That's the last one on that then.
Yeah, see it? Well, just like me and you were watching my old podcast with my friend Paul and Cheryl, and just like you brought it up earlier, just like Cheryl saying, because they've done a lot of traveling, a lot for photography and stuff. Paul's really gotten into it, and just like Cheryl said, just the United States alone,
it's so
things
vast.
that we have.
You know,
Well, well, that in itself, and not to get political, but it just proves how, you know, it was people arguing with each other. I want to stop and take a damn breath because, well, look at it. It's kind of a good synonym to what's going on, what we see in everybody arguing today. Our country is so big and so vast and so diverse.
Oh yeah.
You know what works for whatever law, whatever the hell, and for the most general, you know, there's some stuff, but there's some stuff I absolutely don't agree with.
Oh.
But it's something that may work in this part of the country, it won't work in this part.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
And I don't think people really think about. Because I don't know what the hell it's like on the East Coast, West Coast.
It's so different.
Because I mean, there's a different way of living.
Well, see,
and I think we need to remind ourselves that a lot of times before we get in these pissing matches with everybody.
Yeah, well, see, and that's another thing too. Is my daughter? She's always bringing up that you know, she lives out in California now.
Mm-hmm.
She lives up in Wrightwood, and she goes, it's the. I go, well, how's the weather out there? She goes, well, like any other day, it's sunny.
Yeah.
You know, partly cloudy, but sunny.
Yeah.
Every day it's sunny here, you know, and I'm going, really? And she goes, yeah. She goes, we don't have those cloudy days, you know, like we have where to turn cloudy and be cloudy for 3 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and people get depressed. She goes, I think that's why everybody's so happy out here is because it's sunny every day. And she goes, every now and then you need a change.
Oh yeah.
So it's like
I think people need to start just realizing shit. Not everything's like northern Indiana.
Oh no, it's so vast, you know, like if you go down south, especially in the summertime, you know, you got the heat and you talk about heat.
Yeah.
You know, and then they say you go out west, you know, in the desert, you know, and they say it's hot, but it's not hot.
Yeah.
Oh, bull crap. the only thing about out there is so dry, you're sweating your butt off.
Yeah.
And
it's almost more dangerous, isn't it?
It is. We went on a hike, Brittany's boyfriend, and I went on a hike. He took me down to Joshua Tree.
Yeah.
And we did like a 2.5, 3 mile hike out into the desert. And he goes, keep drinking water, keep drinking water. And I'm going, wow, I'm not sweating.
Yeah.
You know, I don't feel bad. But I kept drinking water, you know, like I needed to. And then when we got back and got in the car, I took my hat off. And it was like I had crystals of salt all across my forehead. And it was just I was sweating. Yeah, and it just evaporates before you can even get wet.
So your sweat don't even do you no good there. That's
It just you know.
Yeah, well, that's just like Daryl, buddy of mine, Daryl Byer. I haven't seen him in years, but well, you know the Byers, crazy bastards. But Daryl was in the service, and he was stationed someplace in a place like that where it's hot and dry. He said, you know, he said, he's cracked me up when people say, yeah, but it's a dry heat, so there's no problem. He goes, you ever stick your head in the oven? He goes, that's dry heat.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I've never thought about it, but
it's different, you know, and it's like you go up north, like in Montana and stuff.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
You know, in the middle of the summertime when I was there, you know, and it's almost like you have to have a sweatshirt. I don't know what it's like in the wintertime. I can just imagine.
Oh, I bet it's, You
know, I can just imagine.
Yeah.
So, you know, but it's, the United States is so diverse and so, it's so different.
Yeah. And
that, you know,
I mean, we're one, I think we're the only country that really took in. I mean, we got this immigration thing going on, and I got some friends that are Hispanic, and we joke around with each other. We're not, you know, but we've taken in through the many years in the past so many different immigrants and so many different cultures are melding into this one plot of land. So I mean, and there's different ways of thinking. Yeah, we need to all work together. We need to, because I mean, if some ways, where I say, if you're not willing to immerse yourself into the United States and become a part of it, if you want to, you know, this is my culture and this is what it's going to be, and get the hell out.
Yeah.
But I don't want to use the word assimilate because it sounds, but it's kind of, you need to meld in with the rest.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
I mean, on both sides of that argument, I think.
Right. Yeah.
But And it is a complex art thing going on, because I don't know all what's going on. Now I'm just watching media and I'm trying to figure out who's lying to me, who's not.
Yeah,
and I don't really have an opinion on that yet, because I don't know what the hell's going on. I haven't gone down there myself to check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just so huge and diverse and I think you traveling, just taking pictures, proves how just the environment makes us diverse.
Oh yeah.
Just the environment alone.
See, once you get on the other side of the Mississippi, you got nothing but plains.
Yeah.
It's just open plain, you know, and it's like, wow, you know, I've been driving here for an hour now and I haven't seen one tree.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and then all of a sudden, oh, well, there's one down there, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you see like one tree here, one tree there, and that's it. And it's just, it's like, wow.
Yeah, there's one of my favorite comedians I watch a lot, Bill Burr. He was talking during an interview or something, as I think he lives in California or something, but, you know, those guys travel the country.
Yeah.
And he said, you know, you come around the Midwest in our area, he said, my God, it's green. Yeah. He said, it freaks me out how much trees are in through this area.
Yeah.
And I just, you know, not knowing, a lot of times you just assume the rest of the place is like,
yeah.
You know.
And if you've ever been to Kentucky, the mountains of Kentucky.
Yeah, I'd like to go through that. I've been Tennessee, a little bit, but
yeah, they're nothing. I mean, you go out to the Rockies. Now
I bet
that is, you know. People say, yeah, I've been down the mountains in Kentucky. Well, yeah, they're older mountains, but the Rockies are just unreal.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you're talking, I think we are only 800 feet above
sea level
here. When I was out in New Mexico, we were 7,000 feet.
Jesus.
You know, and I think down in Kentucky, I think you get up to like 3,000.
Yeah.
You know, so there's a totally diverse.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I was in lower. Actually, when I went up to Colorado National Park, I think I was up 12,000 feet up there.
Yeah.
And you talking about?
Oh, it affects your body and everything.
Yeah. You know, it'd be like you'd be up just going on them walks, and they had these little things. You stop and read them. Yeah, I stopped and read every one of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was like, oh my gosh, you know.
Yeah.
I was like,
well, that's why a lot of times you see these boxers or those UFC fighters, they train in high elevation for a reason.
Oh yeah.
So when they come around to it, boy, I hope my little winery stays intact here with that wind howling. But well. And just to remind people about what's going on and you got going on in Goshen, you will have some of your
I'm going to have some of my stuff up there. I know there's some pretty good photographers up there, but it's going to be on March 23rd from 10 to 2 at Goshen Photography Guild up there. Like I said, it's up there by, I think it's 212 something street. Washington Street. I think it's 212 Washington Street, but it's right up there by where the farmers market's at. And it's upstairs. We'll probably have signs out in the parking lot so people can find it, because I had a little hard time finding it. You know, but
well, I hope a lot of people, and I think a lot of people that know you probably come check it out. I think it's worth checking out, because the stuff that I've seen you do is pretty neat.
There's going to be a lot of different, you know, they're going to have classes up there and stuff, so it teach people how to do things, which is a good thing, you know, if you're into photography. Come on up, you know, they're going to have all kinds of stuff for different people and stuff. So
I think that'd be a good thing if you're into it and all that good stuff. And well, I appreciate you coming out this Monday morning. I hope we don't get blown away here for too long.
Yeah, I just hope I can get home and no more trees are down.
So well, I appreciate you coming out, my man, and I look forward to seeing March 23rd and all that, and we'll let it go at that. And so thanks a lot for watching from Wawaka Winery, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.